Welcome to another exciting episode.
Welcome to another
exciting
Feel It Real Fun
episode of Feel It Real Fun.
Episode number
Janina, hey,
826.
it's been a while, I think. Or at least it's been a while since I've noticed you watching.
Yes,
You could have
she
been
might
here yesterday. I'm not
sneaking
sure.
in.
But we weren't. Priya, welcome. All right.
Okay.
So, guys, today we've got a really special show. It's The Power of You. And I know that's pretty obvious, but it's not. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah, most people, just blow it off, blow it out. Anyway, so that's right. That was real subtle. Get it? It's
So-
not
Go to freenovel.com.
an obvious show for most people.
Join us at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
All right.
And for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
Well, everybody put your hand on the screen and pray for Victoria, please, because she's got to edit all this, right? She's going to go, do I really want to leave that is it snot thing in there? So,
She'll probably just leave it.
Yeah,
and
go
she'll
ahead.
just put, she's been doing a bit of a cop-out sometimes and just putting, listen to this, ...
yeah, listen to him.
And
Hey, Jillian, love
leaving
you.
it like
How
that.
are you? Cool. Big love to you guys.
Oh, hello, Gillian. Yeah.
So,
Good one. All
freenovel.com, manifestingmasterycourse.com for the refunds.
Feel
All
it real.
800 and how many, Victoria?
25 up there at the moment.
825.
bar a
plus, minus
Plus
a
the
few,
shorts.
but plus some shorts. So it's like
Yeah.
really cool,
The
guys.
shorts are ace.
Shorts are really ace. Go check them out.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
today, guys, we're going to talk about can you really be a victim or not? Oh my God, I find this fascinating. And the power of you. So, Victoria, would you like to read
the
to
quote?
Esther and Hester and Jillian
Together.
too?
And Shankar?
Today's novel gutter quote. of
I'd
the
love
day.
to.
All right. Boom.
Take my message to heart and apply it from now on. You can be the man you would like to be. Don't start dreaming about it. Awake and think from it. Do not concern yourself about trying to meet the so-called right people. They are simply reflections of the activity you have placed within you. Change your thoughts and you will change the behaviour of those who surround you, for they are nothing more than yourself made visible.
All right, so this is really cool because it's actually the second quote, but that's all right. We'll still
wow.
run with it.
Got it.
Right? But notice how it starts out, guys. Take my message to heart and apply it from now on. Okay? Take my message to heart and apply it from now on. In other words, don't just think about it. Don't say this is a good idea or I know it's true. I do. I know it is. Put your hands on that television set and pray. So,
Yes, so the first quote, if we'd like to hear that.
so ready, guys?
Wow, I think this boy really needs to go outside.
I bet you he does. That's right. So, Neville says, mind if I read this one, Victoria?
No, go for it.
All right, this will be good fun. If you know who you are and how imagination operates, you will learn to control your imaginal activities. If you do not, they will be controlled for you by another, and you will become their victim. Oh my God. Now, this is pretty cool, guys.
Yes.
And this doesn't mean that Victoria will become my victim and do my bidding because she's a doofus and doesn't know how this works and who she is. Right?
Oh, it means 20 will become mine.
Oh, my.
No. Yes.
That could explain lots of things. If you know who you are and how imagination operates, you will learn to control your imaginal activities. Okay, that's the big thing, right? If you do not, they will be controlled for you by another and you will become their victim. I want you to get how cool this is because Neville is when I read this, what really intrigues me is if somebody doesn't know how this works, I can imagine lovingly for them. Right? That's what's cool. I could also curse them. That's what's cool too, right? But if they reject it, that becomes mine. That's a whole other subject in a way. But I just really want you to get what this is really about. If you know who you are, and you know how imagination operates, if you know who you are, okay, your awareness of being is God. Consciousness is the only reality. I say what you are is God having the adventure of a lifetime. Go have an adventure. Here's how I can tell if you actually get this. Are you having an adventure? If you're not, you're walking around, basically living, being controlled for me by another, and I will become their victim, right? I want you to get this because if you are living, as God, having the adventure of a lifetime, that means you get this. You get who you are and how this works. You're imagining what implies your wish has been fulfilled. If you aren't fully getting this, okay, you're victim and controlled by another, right? And you'll blame Trump, you'll blame Obama, you'll blame everyone and everything. The New World Financial Crisis Order, the Masons, the monks. I don't care, except for Grant. Grant is darling, right? But I want you to get how cool this is. If you know who you are and how imagination operates. Okay, that's your job, that's your mission. Neville says we came forward to find purpose, to know imagination. How are you going to know it? You're not going to know it by saying you know it. You're going to know it by discovering, yes, you know what, I am the adventurer. Crass commercial, Dream Driven Day. It's totally booked. You can't get in, but maybe you can someday. Oh my God.
Yes.
But I want you to get this. Dream Driven Day doesn't mean you have an absolute unicorn farts and rainbows day every day. Right? Wouldn't that be swell? Right?
No.
You'd be bored to tears.
Yes.
Right? On the other hand, okay, there's always going to be speed bumps on this adventure of life. There's always going to be left turns and right turns. The thing is, what do you do about it? What do you do with it? Right? There's the fun, guys. Imagine lovingly, and lovely things happen. Imagine lovingly, and guess what? Every now and then a speed bump happens. Why? Because you've been imagining for a long time. Okay? Some old stuff just might slip through. Okay, no big deal. Okay? But if you forget who you are and forget how this works, you will live the life where it seems as if you are being controlled by another and you are their victim. So who gets how cool that is? Just write something down about this.
Yeah.
Because this is the name of the game, guys. This is it.
It's funny, actually, that because I didn't even realise what today's quotes were because we've been doing other stuff.
We've been busy.
We have been. And it was funny because I was just in the bathroom just before the show, and I was thinking how it really is like a dream. And it's
Sure.
And you can even remember it. There'll be times in your life in history before I was even aware of this stuff. It was like events would happen to me, which okay, I brought it all on myself. But for all of that, before I realised, and then it'll be like after the event, a fair chunk of time after the event. It's like, oh, Jesus, what? It's like even a wake up then.
Sure.
It's like waking up from a dream then and thinking. Yep. Why did I do that? How did I do that? You know, like it's not like me to, or whatever reasoning I put to it. But just amazing now that this particular quote about waking up and how when we do wake up to who and what we are, how can't
Totally.
help but notice what happens.
Can't help.
Yeah, it's cool.
Realize something which is cool. Consciousness is the only reality. What are you conscious of? You're conscious of your imaginal and your physical. By the way, you're not conscious of all of it. I'm sorry, you're not aware of all of it. Mm-hmm. Consciousness is the only reality. Instead of consciousness is the imaginal that leads, the physical that follows. But let me ask you a question. Who's aware of the price of gas in Scottsdale, Pennsylvania right now that Sheetz? Right? Who is? By the way, there is no Sheetz there anymore. It moved out to Route
so no
19
one can
and 119.
be.
So nobody's aware of that, right?
Right.
But who's aware of the price of gas there, right? Okay. Consciousness is the only reality, right? Instead of consciousness is the imaginal and the physical, right? The imaginal leads, the physical follows. But are you aware of everything that's in consciousness? Not a chance, right? But the thing is, you can notice, am I imagining lovingly? Am I experiencing something that's lovely? If not, revise. Turn some bad into good, good into great. Revise the conversation as you hear it, right? Even that, noticing, boom. Shanka says the noticing is just wow, totally.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You'll notice in a lot of the courses we do, noticing is something that we play with a lot. A tremendous amount. Because the more you notice, the more fun you can have. On the other hand, if you don't know who you are, and you don't know how imagination operates. In other words, if you don't notice who you are, and you don't notice how imagination operates, like right now, yeah, I forgot. Let's all blame Trump. Cool. All right, big print. Your awareness of being is called. Let me show you a really nice flower.
Yeah, it's a pretty one. I don't know how that rose is going at the moment.
Oh, look at that. Is that cool or what?
It's very pretty.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Victoria, anything else you want to add in today?
No, nothing.
All right. You can join us today in Manifesting Mastery. By the way, if you're on today's 220 email list, you got an email that had this kind of lesson involved in it, the lesson that inspired the show. If you don't, too bad. Right? Get on the thing. Angela
on the
Bass
email list.
asks, what about revising ancient history like childhood? Well, so for someone as old as you, right?
You got loads of
Oh my
revising
God!
to do.
And
Angela.
it's so long ago. It's probably set in concrete, right?
You don't have to
You know,
go back all that way. You don't have to find everything from your history to turn around.
By the way, if you know who you are and how imagination operates, here's what's cool. Ready? Bruce is back there going, fuck that, I'm ready, please. Come
Open
outside
the door.
and throw the ball. Revise the last time you talked about your childhood.
Yeah. The
Okay.
last time, I was just going to say that, or
Yeah.
the last time
You know
that
what?
something came up that
Every year,
you felt-
this crap thing always happened in my
Yeah.
life, and they beat me then, and
And it
it was
keeps
a crap
happening.
thing. I mean,
Yeah.
that's when they untied me, let me out of the closet. I had a real crap childhood, man. Yeah, or you can go, right, yeah, let me just, you know what if I had a childhood that served me? And it was good. I could just, I could just imagine, like, the little fella saying, yeah, Uncle 20, man, that's cool, man. You had a great childhood. Yeah, I did. Right? Boom, done. Revision. Priya, oh my God. Priya says there's a podcast about revision posted on Sunday. It's awesome.
Oh, come on, Priya.
Priya.
Thank you.
Cool.
You've become an advertisement.
You're the listener. I knew it. The average podcast that we notice pretty quick gets about 700 listens. So Priya, I bet you listened to it 700 times. You made my day.
No, good one,
Thank
Priya.
you. Seriously, thank you for sharing that. If
yeah.
you're not watching the podcast, I'm listening to the podcast. See, the Feel It Real Fun show, some people say, like, you guys are too all over the place and so on. We call it Feel It Real Fun for a reason. We're having fun. You can
Yeah.
too. Right? If you know who you are and how imagination operates, you won't think that you're a victim to my show. Right? There are people that say that.
Really?
Well, you read the comments. It's like, Harry, read this one. Right. On the other hand, the podcast is a bit more intimate.
Yes.
It's a totally different flow and feel and everything else. And sometimes I make them at the dog park, which is fun.
Well, because it's also you on your own, you
true.
can't really ask me
You
or
have to
anyone.
do something, right?
Yeah.
So on the podcast,
Rashid.
so this is how I make them. I do them with the I thing, right? I go, and next, Victoria, will you read the Novgorod quote?
No, it doesn't work that way.
And there's nobody there. It's like, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's totally different.
They're
Yasmin
really-
says she was one of the listeners too.
Oh,
All right,
cool.
so we had 2 listeners. That's 350 listens each. You guys,
Awesome podcast.
I
Good
tell
one.
you what, you guys.
Yeah.
All right. So
All right.
go listen to the podcast, freeneville.com/podcast, or go to any of the big podcast players and type in the word Free Neville or MR2020. You'll find us one way or the other because we are crushing it there too. Why? Because 15 minutes or so a day, my God, let's gather up a parade.
All right, you guys.
I thought it was a great show.
It was a great show.
What was your best bit about, like, if you know who you are and how this works? Never mind. Kai,
Picking up for me on the dream, because that was 2 things that just happened. The other one was I was going to put in, you mentioned about if you're not having a lifetime of adventure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought earlier today how I'm going to jump into your post because it was our anniversary yesterday.
Happy anniversary.
And I forgot. I was going to jump in as Victoria Lynn onto
Happy
your
anniversary.
Facebook post
Were you?
and go, thank you for the lifetime of adventure and adventure of a lifetime. And then you just brought that up as well.
See?
So it's
Boom,
2
she
things.
imagined something.
Yeah.
Cool. Maybe someday we'll share about, like, our first little trip. We had. I'd leave the country every 90 days, Ross, because I was here on a visitor visa. And so I had to go to the little island.
Yeah, out of Australia.
And so I popped out, and Victoria came with me. We rented this wicked camper van.
To
And
New
if
Zealand.
If you Google wicked camper van, you'll see
Yeah.
these things.
It's
And,
nice.
and on there, I scribbled a little note on the inside because you were allowed to do that. And I wrote something about a lifetime of adventure and the adventure of a lifetime.
Yeah.
It's true, guys.
Yeah.
Right? What do you think got me here, got us here, got this show going? Invented the iPad, right? We made it up. Yeah, they all made it up so that we could do this show, right? So, cool. Remember when we tried to get on Facebook Live? I tried to get on Facebook Live, right? So you had to
What, back
apply in the
then?
old days.
Oh,
Not
you
that
know,
far
you
back.
mean, yeah,
Like
I
5 years ago
remember.
or something.
Yeah. Yes.
And it's like, yeah,
And they
dear Mr.
rejected
2020, we reject you.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
we're exploring that in Dream Driven Day. First week.
Yes.
Yeah, we reject you. Right?
Yes.
We only give it to real celebrities. So, I'm like a sort of a celebrity. I'm a small time big deal or a big time small deal or something. I don't know. But it's like, all right, you reject me, we'll see about this. Right? And it was like a week later they said, hey, we're slowly rolling Facebook Live out. And I went, oh, cool. Click. Fuck. And welcome to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun. Victoria, it works. Oh my God, this is great fun. And that
That's
was
when
it.
we started.
Like literally, hey, Jake, how are you, buddy? Mm-hmm. Yeah, seriously. Why is there an iPad? Why is there Skype? Why is there Zoom? Okay, they invent these things because I need them.
You do need them.
Right? I know who I am and how imagination operates. I don't... Right, can't be a success. No such thing as the iPad. Right, no, I just imagine something that does this, and suddenly they give it to me. Huh, sweet.
Yes.
All right, I just imagine that Vic and that Toria. By the way, maybe you'll notice today's show is pretty black and white. Right?
Well,
It's a pretty black and white show. You're in the moment.
yes.
Okay, you either know who you are and how imagination operates, or you don't.
Black and white.
You get it? There's the thing, guys. If you know who you are and how imagination operates, boom.
Yeah.
If you don't, you don't. By the way, that doesn't mean you can't wake up right now, right? That's it. All right. So, Victoria, tell them something. Let's go.
Cool. All right. So, I hope you enjoyed the show. What we want you to do right now, type in below, wherever you are, what did you learn? What you learn about you, and what was your best bit? Type that in.
Yasmin watched our very first Feel It Real episode the other day.
That's bizarre because I did too. Because
I posted it up after,
Cynthia,
Cindy started the whole game.
All right.
Happy anniversary. Thank you, Kai.
you.
Cool. Happy anniversary.
Meanwhile, go to freenova.com, join us in manifestingmasterycourse.com, and for refunds, go to feelitrealfun.com.
That's it. Boom.
Thanks for watching, you guys.
All right. Have a lovely day, everyone.
Yes.
And type in your best bit wherever you're watching it now on the YouTubes or the Facebook or the refunds.
Okay,
what
and
a
we'll
day.
catch you
I'm sorry. Do you want to go
pretty
play ball?
soon, actually. It's going to be like only 16 hours away or something.
That's true.
Because this is our afternoon show on Tuesday, then we do we're back to Wednesday morning on.
That's right.
Wednesday.
In about 16 hours, we'll be done with another show.
Cool.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, I know.
We have just right now.
You're about to sit on the dog.
Okay. Ready, everyone? Say hi to Emmett.
Oh, it's Emmett sitting
It's
behind
Emmett.
there.
It's Emmett on
It's
this
Emmett.
show. Yay.
Yay.